Snacks.
You want me to welcome folks?
Okay,
Welcome to the October 23rd, 2025 meeting of the Conservation Commission, to anyone who's watching on YouTube.
okay, so we'll call the meeting to order at 6:04. And we need to do roll call attendance.
Marianne Royal,
Lily Calderwood,
Alan Cohen.
Kelsey Sullivan?
Andrew Mason.
as a guest, do you have a public comment or are you just here to?
he's an associate
Associate.
member.
Oh, you're
an
associate.
associate, yeah.
Great.
Okay, I got it right.
And an active trail maintainer.
Yeah.
Okay, any additions to the agenda?
I don't know if we have to,
I did want to add something which is related to this long agenda.
okay,
I would like to talk about priorities
okay,
and identifying some priorities to have on our agenda.
Yep.
So that we have a shorter agenda
Mhm.
and we can get through, some targeted items that we're trying to accomplish.
I'm sorry, priorities on today's
And
agenda?
not,
Or
doesn't have to be
priorities in
today,
general?
just priorities in general.
Okay.
so
So
we can talk about that.
we can, we'll talk.
We'll add it as
Yep.
an
Where do you
item.
want to add it?
Well, somewhere so that we get to it.
Okay, after trails update. So it'd be C?
Sure.
Sure,
Okay.
and then,
Can I sit next to you so I can look at that?
Yeah.
could we have a discussion about reporting to the town council?
Mhm.
Just to sort of understand.
Okay, so that would be E. Okay. Anything else?
It is a long agenda. This week. A lot of good stuff.
Yep.
I have something to add, but it's just a little bit on the BioBlitz, because I met a teacher at Wagner School who's very interested.
Okay, so we'll hold that.
Oh, yeah.
You got, that's on
Yeah, that's on there.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ready to
Approve agenda.
Okay, we'll approve the agenda.
I move to approve the agenda
as amended.
as amended, yeah.
Seconded. You can have it. Go laughing.
I will second. All in favor?
Aye.
And we need to
The minutes.
approve the minutes from September 25th.
I move to approve the minutes.
Seconded.
Great. All in favor?
Was it online? I think it was in the, online.
This is for signature.
Mhm.
Over here. Nope, it doesn't have you on there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So our first agenda item is tax acquired shoreland property updates.
I have a little information from, but I think I shared it with you about Lori Osher.
Yes, maybe let's
We'll
start
talk, yeah.
with the committee updates perhaps, and then there may be some more details to add. So, Marianne, do you want to go first?
Sure.
Talk about.
We have had two Zoom meetings or, remote meetings with people who administer grants. So it looks like we are going to apply for the Shore and Harbor Planning Grant. That's going to open up in November. We're looking at the boating facilities, there's a boating one. And one particular aspect of that, which deals with working waterfronts. So, and we're at the point now where we're starting to be able to build a cost-benefit analysis. And we've had some difficulties. I don't know if you watched the workshop that was held yesterday. Was it really yesterday? No, Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Where three of the town council members said that they would not support the retention of the property. So that's a majority. They didn't care what the report said.
So they said this before we're listening to the report, or?
No, there was no report.
Right.
Our report isn't due till
Right,
February.
right. I mean, so
Made
they
their
just had
report,
that
yeah.
in their mind. So,
Well, they flat out said it. They said, if you want to waste your time, continuing to meet, go ahead.
Mm.
So that's where we are. Any questions about what we're doing? We have a very active
What is,
action plan.
are you proceeding?
Yes,
That's
planned.
Yeah.
We met last night,
Mhm.
and everyone on the committee said they were committed to seeing this through.
And can you give a little more detail on to the proposal for if the town would operate the
So
marina?
one of the things that's being considered is that there's a significant amount of income that comes with just storing boats.
Storage.
That's it, just storing them. So we've gotten figures from Stockton Springs, we've gotten some figures from Wells. And it looks like the amount of money that could be brought in would actually pay for yearly payments on a municipal bond, say. There would probably be money to hire someone to operate the boat storage aspect, and with money left over, even to do some improvements on the property.
Is that boat storage aspect something that's just seasonal, so in the wintertime, we
Well,
wouldn't be hiring someone, it would be just
no,
take them in and
the
them out?
person who would be hired would probably be a public works member. So he'd just be part of the public works staff with a specialized skill. So he could be used in any number of ways by the
Other
town.
times,
What's
So
the,
that's kind of
That's
exciting,
interesting.
that it could actually pay for itself.
what's the process? So there's a report due February, and then does the town council have the final say as to?
They do, except I did inform members that the charter allows any voting member of the public to put a warrant article for town meeting. So-
Town vote.
We will probably do that. The unfortunate thing is, if after February they vote not to retain it, but to sell it, they'll give it right away to a real estate agent. So between February and June,
Mm.
and
So
I don't see any way of forcing them to call a town meeting to take up a warrant that extends the work of
I mean,
the,
a special town meeting.
a special town meeting. To extend the work of the acquisition committee.
It seems kind of odd for me. Obviously, things are different without Casey because he was very much in support of this, but I think it's odd for a warrant to be passed. Well, no, but who passed this? It was the town council that voted to give us 6 months.
Right, yes.
So in other words, it was a different council then. But to have the investment in the people and all the volunteer hours that people have put in and then say we're not interested without even hearing the report,
Right.
That sounds like a lawsuit.
Yeah.
We could say, you are not doing your duty.
Yeah.
I don't know.
More citizens need to speak up and hold them accountable.
And say, this is something we support, we should think about it, it's a moneymaker,
Potentially.
potentially, I mean, that's what
We're working on
Phil
that.
seemed to, be interested in ways to generate income from it.
And we have a consultant, John Johansson, who just bought a little while ago and operates the Jonesport boatyard. And he is very supportive of the town retaining this
Yeah,
property.
I was at the meeting when he spoke,
Yeah.
maybe spoke more than that, but he said there's just people are retiring, there's just a real shortage of ways to get boats in the Penobscot, and there's real demand for it.
Yeah. Well, and not to speak for the town council, but I think they would say, so let someone buy it and operate it. Which, yeah. So that takes away all the income that the town could be procuring and literally gets $8,000 for property tax. So, as opposed to $250,000 a year over.
It's a great thing to put in your report, or to lay that out pretty
Oh, yeah.
clearly.
Yeah, we haven't we haven't determined whether that will actually do it, but it's looking like it would pay for itself. So that's where we're at.
Yeah. Great.
Oh, we also have a Facebook page, Winterport Waterfront Acquisition Committee. So please follow it. We're taking donations to help support the work of the committee. For example, the town council refused to pay for the soil tests that were done by the University of Maine. So we received one donation. I just donated a little bit today to help cover the bill. And we will get no legal support
From the town lawyer.
funds from the town council. So we need donations so that we can get answers, which we need in order to be able to determine whether this is doable. Like what can actually be deducted from the amount owed the former owners once the sale is made. There's some questionable items that
Looking for this.
we need a legal opinion on. So
So I'm sorry, it's called Winterport, the Facebook page?
Winterport Waterfront Acquisition Committee.
Okay.
And the donations you are receiving, are they going into the waterfront acquisition
No,
account?
no.
Or what are you?
They're going into a special account that was just set up, for the Waterfront Acquisition Committee.
Yeah.
To pay these bills.
Which is separate from the 30,000 that is
Correct,
available.
that's a
It's
reserve
separate.
fund.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that can be only used to purchase property or to purchase rights of way,
Mhm.
if individuals are willing to do that.
I don't see where it says joint, but I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Right.
Sorry. And if the money, say, in a case, if the property was sold by the town and it did not become, if the donations were not used for anything, where would the money go?
They would go into the waterfront access reserve fund, the
Which is the
30,000.
Okay.
It's 33,000 now.
Okay.
Did you ever figure out how that money came about?
Yeah, it was the sale of town property to DM&J.
Great.
So, so any donations would go into that. So it will be totally focused on taking care of expenses, and we are gonna be very conservative with that. And then the rest will go only into the purchase, not any
Yeah.
easements or any and that's specifically listed on the donation form. The donation form is on our page on the town website.
Mhm.
Or you can request one from me and I will email it to you. Or if you have family members that are in a position to donate, or even donate because they're interested in seeing some waterfront property available. Yeah, so that's my sales pitch.
So where are we on the old business? Are we on,
We're on
Yeah.
tax acquired property.
Yeah, I-
Right here.
I know that, but it,
Yep.
There's the appraisal, is the appraisal for that property or for this?
This one. So I'd like an update on what you all have been doing with the Shoreline property. I know you had
The
that,
Lower Oak Point,
Lower Oak
Yep.
Point, yeah.
I could start and then maybe you could fill in.
Please go ahead.
Yes, so I guess the big news is we received the appraisal. And it came in at 650,000, which was 350,000 less than what it was listed at. So
How much left?
350,000, it's listed as $1 million.
Hmm.
So there's that part. We had some back and forth. I learned a lot about the process of it. I'm learning a lot, just FYI. I think we all are. But
Yeah.
that information was shared with the landowner, and we're sort of in a holding pattern. There's some questions about how we can move forward with grants and how that relates to the fair market appraisal that we have now. So I think we're still trying to figure that out moving forward. It's kind of, the ball is in the landowner's court right now in terms of if they want to continue working with us. I did get some contact from Eric. I talked to him this morning. He asked me to call him. And so I just provided that we're working through things, and
Eric is the realtor?
Eric's the realtor that.
They're real.
He's not our official, but he's our contact. He's our conduit.
Got it.
So there's Eric, who's kind of representing us, and there's John, who's representing the sellers. So,
Cool.
But they haven't heard back yet from the sellers. There's a question of what we're trying to understand is if, any grants that we apply for, they have to be at the appraisal value. And then there's other options if the landowners are not amenable to that 650,000. I did get some, I don't know if I shared with you the input I got from Laura Drury at Maine Fish and Wildlife. She does land acquisition. The town of Searsport had something similar, and they figured out a system that allowed for using the grant to cover the appraisal, but I believe the town came up with the difference. So that's what we're working through. That's kind of where we're at.
I'll just add, so I keep confusing these acronyms. What's the grant that pays 50%?
There's
LW.
two actually.
Two.
So LMF. Oh yeah. So I attended the LMF workshop.
What is
Right.
that?
Land for Maine Futures.
Ah.
So that's that can cover 50% of the grant, and then LWC. So LMF is state, LWCF is federal. That can cover 50%. So theoretically, you could use those two grants to cover the whole thing.
Is there any feeling that LWCF federal funds are going to be frozen by this administration and not available, or are they already in the states?
They seem to
hands?
indicate that's already in the queue. Like so.
And it's actually more money that's in the queue this year
Yeah.
than there was last year.
Yep.
They're very,
What agency is that through? Interior?
National Park.
Which is Interior, yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit more about the workshop, the Land for Maine's Future
Oh, so
workshop?
I should. It's more of a informal
Okay,
update from. So we had a meeting, and I attended with two individuals are in the state employee. They administer LMF, so they just kind of gave me a 101 and provided an opportunity for questions. There's an inquiry form that we have. That's our next step to move forward with that. And we were kind of on hold until we hear from the landowners.
and, go ahead.
No, Yeah, go ahead.
We now know, after talking with the people at the LWCF program, that in order to qualify for that grant, we have to have all other properties that were funded by that program in good standing, and we do not. So the town of Winterport acquired Abbott Park was paid for through that program. And Abbott Park is
Non-compliant.
non-compliant.
What, do you know
Non-compliance.
in what way?
Yeah, we've had emails with a woman there, and she said that there is not a playground anymore. There
Tennis
is
court.
tennis court that's supposed to be there.
Deteriorating.
And the ice rink is supposed to have a warming hut.
Okay. And they also mentioned the ball field issue.
And a ball field issue. We asked to follow up about
Oh,
that, because
yeah.
there's a soccer field.
Yep.
Now, where it looks like on the map, there were 3 ball fields, and one has been turned into a soccer field. And so she was like, that's probably fine.
Okay.
You would have to just like, I forget what she called it, but you'd have to just update the property with
Yeah.
us.
Oh, so that
She
you know,
said, kind of like, yeah, that ball field is still in the same category of like an
Mhm.
athletic
Yeah.
field. And the warming hut, she said you might be able to just say there's no warming hut here. But like the tennis court and the playground might need to be fixed, basically.
So did she tell you when this was a grant that the town got?
Yes,
Did she say what year?
yeah, we have the documents, the original award.
I'd love to see that.
Mhm.
Can you share that with everybody?
Yeah, I'll put it in the Google Drive,
Okay.
so.
The one positive is that if we show that we're moving forward and making steps to become compliant, that's in good faith and show some effort
Mhm.
that
So what the acronym LWCF, what is that?
Land for Water Conservation Fund,
land and water?
or Land and Water, maybe. Yeah.
This just drives me crazy. I'm ready to rip apart this.
Kind
They let the park deteriorate terribly,
Mhm.
terribly, terribly, terribly. And I just happened, after I went up to spot the sign for
Mhm.
Rocky Knoll, I came and walked through and I said, oh my God, this is wonderful. It looks so good. It's so well taken care of. And I walked down and they put new benches by where the ice area is supposed to be. The tennis courts still haven't been, and it's all been paved and the Victoria Grant Building has been fixed up. I mean, it was like a little slum in there until the previous town manager took some steps to bring it, to make it look like something we could be proud of. I'm so distraught over how things deteriorate because of the lack of leadership here.
Hmm.
And that we lose the opportunity to apply for funds because we are non-compliant,
Mhm.
because someone isn't paying attention and taking care of things.
That
It's
we
got to
promised.
stop.
that
It
we
has
promised.
got to stop.
You know,
I'm sorry.
no,
Yeah, you're right.
it's outrageous, yeah.
It's really unfortunate. It's a great park and it should be kept up.
Oh,
The more people who can use the park, the more people will live here.
didn't someone go to the council and want to use the tennis courts for garden plots because they deteriorated so much, they weren't usable as tennis courts?
I don't know.
Someone came to the town council and asked for that at some point, or maybe they talked to us about it. I don't know.
Yeah, so
That's a
that's the
shame.
update.
Yeah.
I just on a personal note, until we hear from the landowners, I probably won't do much,
Yeah.
just because,
No, I don't think it's worth
yeah. I
all
mean,
of
we
our
can kind of
time.
follow up on some responses. There was, so we did make contact with, Maco's Heritage and the Michael Tulsa is interested in the site visit, so I think we'll try
That
to
was good.
accommodate
Who's
that.
Mike, he works for Mancos
He's like
Heritage.
a stewardship.
Oh, MCA.
No, yeah, land acquisition.
Right.
Yeah.
Who was on the site visit with him?
No, he's interested in the site.
Oh,
So
okay.
This is someone that you've talked to.
So I guess I should back up. I'm still willing to do some things, but just in terms of pursuing grants and things.
Yeah,
So I have an update on the grant stuff, a little bit from Lori Osher. I spoke to her and I shared with you and Marion, maybe you too. I don't know, I
I
sent
saw, yeah.
an email out saying that Lori is very interested in doing a workshop. And she suggested, she said Hamden did it right before their council meeting, so they had more people there. She thought that we could do that too, and I sent her the dates of the, I copied you guys, and I sent you, these are the dates of the next town council meetings, we could do it at 6 o'clock in front of that. And she felt that her contract is ending at the end of December, she won't be able to be working on this, so she really wanted to help us. She said the reason that she said Maggie English expressed interest in this long ago, and then Casey was very enthused about us joining this
Is this
climate
the
resilience
okay.
and conservation fund. And she said it's free money, it doesn't
Yeah.
require a match.
Yeah.
So she just was so frustrated at that meeting that
and she was here.
she was
I
here.
know she was here. I saw her.
She was here and she just said, I've never seen a more dysfunctional
Oh, he was at the
council.
meeting.
She was at the meeting, she didn't introduce herself to you guys. She didn't.
No, but I
Yeah.
recognized her.
Yeah, but
from-
she was on the Orono Town Council.
Yeah.
And now she's the legislature, and she just was so disappointed. She said they were so negative and so uncooperative, and she said this is free money, and her workshop is free, and she really wants us to get, to learn about this grant money and help us apply for it. She said there's these 2 steps that the town has done already, and I don't know if I said all of that all in the email, but anyway, she's really wants to.
This
So
was,
she's a personal friend of mine, I know her from my congregation.
okay.
And I think she's a great person, and she has a, PhD in soil science, and she's a real deal.
Is this the one that Marisa was trying to write for October 22nd?
I don't know that,
Did that
That's-
happen?
No.
I think
be-
it's the one.
I
I
think it's
don't
the
know.
same one.
Yep.
So that was due on October 22nd is the one she
That's
came to the
yesterday.
town council to ask for permission to do.
right,
But
the
we,
town shot her down.
No,
no, they said, go ahead.
Oh. Okay.
But we were just too short on time and we needed the appraisal. We just got the appraisal and she just did not have time to submit
Of all
it.
the pieces, yeah.
So,
There's a
there's a
spring
lot of
round.
moving parts
Yeah.
with any grant.
Yeah.
One
Well, I think
items.
Lori said that, Lori Osher said she wants to do this workshop, whether it's something that will happen later, but then the town, after the workshop, then the town has to vote to join this resiliency
Right.
thing, and she said she's wondering if this town would do it. I mean, it's free money, I don't know why they wouldn't, but.
Can we back up just a minute? I'm getting behind. So, the Climate Resilient Conservation Fund grant, that's the one that did not get submitted?
Correct.
Okay.
But wants to do the workshop
For next year.
for whenever, yeah, she wants
Yeah,
to
there's a-
educate us. She said the more people that come to that meeting, then is better for us to show that there's community support.
Uh-huh.
So that's why she wanted to match it with the town council meeting on
Okay.
the same date. So I sent her those dates. She hasn't gotten back to me. Has she gotten back to you about the dates? She's been really busy and she's about to go off overseas for a little bit, I think. But she wants to do it before the end of the year.
Sounds like there's another round in the spring.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a 6-month.
But having that workshop and then having the town say, we want to join this, will get us in line for that.
Okay.
So that's important.
So are the dates coming up that you sent her?
I sent her an email about, let me look it up, about the 2 dates that were the November and the December meeting of the town council. And said that these are possible dates, or can you do any of these? So let me just see, I sent her.
And that's the partnership you're talking about, the Climate Resilience Partnership.
Yeah, that's the partnership that we need to be part of to be considered. The town has to vote. Let me see what I sent her.
So if you want to get that, if you want to set up a hearing like that, you really need to let the town council know so they can actually put it on the agenda as a hearing from 6 to 7. once you hear back from her. And I mean, it could be January, it could be whatever, but yeah.
Okay, here it says, great talking to you. Please send us your available dates for doing a workshop. I understand you're only available to the end of December. You mentioned the Hamden had the workshop right before town council meeting. Our next town council meetings are November 5th and December 2nd. Your workshop sponsored by the Winter Park Conservation Commission, because we can sponsor it, because we're a commission that the town council doesn't have
Okay,
to.
so,
Could be at 6 p.m. on those two possible dates before the council meets at 7. Please know which date could work for us. Let our chair, Lily Calderwood, know your choice.
so the problem is,
I sent this to you. I sent it to everybody.
if we're sponsoring it, it won't get as wide a distribution, like people are gonna show up for the town council meeting, and you really wanna capture them, you really wanna capture them.
Well, they could sponsor it too. The town council.
I think we should try to have the town council do it ahead of time, ahead of the meeting, and then if they don't want to, then we can do it.
And if it got on their agenda, people would notice it.
So I will send her a note following up on this and ask her which dates.
And then Lily, you'll make the request to Steve
Sure.
Cusham.
Mhm.
And
So
Phil
that would be a
Petula,
separate from a town council meeting?
it'll be before it, so it'll be from 6 to 7,
Oh,
and then the town
same.
council meeting will
Oh,
start at
okay.
7. Phil Petula,
And so that would mean the town council is sponsoring that workshop at a time.
I hope so.
Do they have to agree to do that?
I don't think they have, I think we can sponsor a workshop. Lori thought we're a commission, we can sponsor it. We don't need them to sponsor it. But if
well,
you did
that's,
sponsor it,
that's true, you can set it up
We're
to
a
do
government,
that.
yeah.
It just won't get on their agenda.
Yeah.
Unless you ask them.
mhm.
I'll try.
And you can ask Phil Petula to put it, he starts the November meeting. It doesn't sound like she's going to be able to do the November meeting,
I'm not
I
sure if
mean,
she's
that's-
gonna be out of town or not.
coming right up.
Yeah. I'm just saying which date is good for you.
It's gonna be November 5th because, yeah,
Oh, because of the election.
yeah,
November 5th or December 2nd, yeah. I'm gonna say, how about December 2nd? 'Cause
Okay, so I am wondering, before we move on, for the non-compliance issue at Abbott Park, is there something that we should bring this up to the town council or to the town manager? Like,
I think you should make it a public issue.
this is part of
So bring it
compliance.
to the town council.
Yeah, right.
I'm ready to,
That's the recreation department, that isn't Winter Park Conservation.
Right, right.
oh, it's
Yeah.
not, yeah,
We don't
Yeah.
manage it.
So
No.
we- Yep,
it's the rec committee.
Yeah.
So do we need to bring it to them?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I don't know when they meet.
maybe that would be a start.
That'd be the right
First
place to
step.
start.
Yeah, Yeah.
And I don't know let me look real quick. Actually, let's do it this way.
Oh, that is-
How you holding up there,
Maine
Andrew, with
Conservation
all
Corps,
this?
Environmental Stewardship Festival. I've been rehabbing students from Rangewood. Here's access to need your help, need volunteers. I didn't know that there was Maine Conservation Corps active and environmental steward. How am I on this list? Oh, I'm on this list because I'm on the list for helping out with the Little River Trail.
They have nothing on the website. So you'll have to, they don't post their minutes or their agendas. So you'll have to call the town office and find out. Al Barton is the staff member who takes care of the park, but he's not on the recreation committee.
If you click on boards and committees, does it list who's on it?
Pardon?
Yeah, does that show the membership?
Boards and-
No, it would have showed up here.
Mhm.
Al Barton, I mean, there's his number if you want to
Oh.
call, and he could give
Who's the
you
director?
the contact for
He's
the,
the director.
yeah.
Okay. I think that's it on our update. We move on to trails.
Mhm.
I went over to Blueberry Hill a few
Yeah,
weeks ago.
I'm glad you're bringing that up.
And-
I was there the other night.
Yeah, tell us.
Well, I went because I had never spray painted blazes, and I was like, I'm gonna go spray paint this trail, but I couldn't even get through the trail because it's so overgrown.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
in one summer?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
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 This, like, the goldenrod, the stuff grows
It's
so quick, so.
not the aspen, the birch.
Yeah. So we just have to have like, I don't know, dedicated like dates when we go and weed whack.
Yeah, yeah,
Just like
regular
regular weed
weed
whacking.
whacking or else
Yeah,
it just gets
It was
overwhelming.
funny, I was biking up there and I ran into Shannon and her
oh,
JT. And then I went down the trail, I was like, oh boy. I can't get through.
Wow.
What about a member, like, should we each have a selected site?
Oh, it's a portion of it, yeah.
mm,
No, or a property?
Oh, you mean like,
I don't know.
you mean be responsible for like calling
property.
together, monitoring it and calling it together a work crew?
Or just.
I live very
say,
close.
You could inform people that you're going, but you just be the one that kind of makes the pass through,
Mhm.
and kind of keeps it
I live
generally open.
just, very short distance from Blueberry Hill. I'd be glad to monitor that and get volunteers.
Okay.
I don't live far from our stream either. But that's sort of-
Yeah.
Neither do I, but yeah,
Right.
that'd be great, Ellen.
So the minutes are gonna reflect that you will
Alan will be
set up.
the Blueberry Hill workday setter up or, yep, okay, sure.
Can we call you all caretakers?
Sure.
Sure.
As long as you don't call us river keepers like Joe, like Kennedy Jr., who was a river keeper. We could be trail keepers.
Yeah.
How about a trail keeper? Keep the trails as trails. But caretaker.
I just want to focus, this is just me.
Caretaker
And
or,
whatever you decide, caretaker,
okay,
caring about, that's the thing for me.
caretaker,
Caring
of
about
trail,
the town, the trails.
Yeah.
The,
playground,
the roads, the,
Yeah.
caring,
no one cares.
okay. And the caretaker's job description is to set up,
Well, monitor the
to
condition.
Monitor and go out, when you monitor, bring the weed whacker. That's like my, I just
right.
brought the weed
Yeah,
whacker.
yeah.
So when you go to monitor, bring the weed whacker
right,
to do a job.
monitor with weed whacker.
And then,
Yeah.
and then call people in
Yeah.
when there's a need.
Yeah,
Keep the
Or
trail.
let people know in advance, so
Yeah.
people who are available.
Call crew
Okay,
in.
so let people know in advance.
When possible.
So, yeah. so-
Do you have an idea, like how often we have to do it at different times of the year?
yeah, I was thinking about it. It's probably,
Join in.
ideally, it'd probably be like spring. That would be like, maybe April, we check it out after the winter, and then June
Mhm.
and like July or August.
Mhm.
So the most growth is happening between May and July.
Okay,
Things slow down in August. with the heat and lack of water typically, it's like, June and July, things are growing a lot.
Mhm. Okay.
Will you continue to do North Street?
Yes,
Okay.
I did notice, yeah, having done it a few times over the course of the growing season, that when I went back last, it's not growing, right? It's
Yeah,
kinda kept-
that's good.
It's kind of kept down, so.
Do we ever want to like get gravel in there or get wood chips or anything on the trail or anything like that?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of opportunities. We think there's some
Is it-
terracing that we probably need to do on
I
the
mean, it's-
hillside.
The city is, the town is a chipper now, or they're renting it or they're using it.
Yep.
Possibly could use, no, because
Yeah.
that's
Town
gonna go.
doesn't have a chipper.
Oh,
They
doesn't
brought
it?
someone in to.
Oh, they brought someone in?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where they got hurt on the nails, the chipper blade, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take Marsh Green.
Those are the two active areas that we have right now. Coke Brook looks like that could be fairly easy to set up. There are actually, Jeff and Jason pointed out trails that people use to get in to do the fishing. It's a brook trout.
Mhm.
So,
Is there, there was talk about steps or something leading down there? Is that something?
well, they've moved it,
Oh.
so the boulders aren't there and the poison ivy isn't there. So it's over just a little bit behind that bushy area that, it was a cherry tree, actually, he said. It was a cherry tree, where we were gonna put the sign, but they moved it over and right by a trail that goes behind the cherry tree.
Huh.
Andrew, do you know where we're talking about over Meadow Road? It's a, yeah, okay.
Near the railroad track?
Yeah, so just drive it someday. The sign is up, so you'll know it's a big boggy-like area on.
So trout, little trout stream.
Okay.
Are the signs up, is that's another, oh, that's later on in the update.
So yeah, would you want to touch base on the community gathering
Mhm.
Sunday?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. I plan to be there ahead of 10.
Okay.
If I do a walkthrough on the trail.
Do you want other people there at 9:30 or something?
Sure, yeah. Maybe, yeah. Maybe even 9,
Nine?
if you can.
You had mentioned hot drinks. I wanted to
Yep.
follow up on that.
So I
How
was
are you
gonna-
gonna do that?
I have a big carafe for coffee, so I'll make a batch of coffee.
Okay.
And then I was gonna bring a stove and have a pot of cider.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Yeah.
Yes. So
I can bring a carafe of coffee too.
Okay,
I
great.
got one
Yeah.
of those.
I'll bring a table.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yep, great. Yep, so we'll just, yeah.
And what about cups?
I'll bring as many cups as I can gather. I think I can get enough in terms of
You don't want me to,
non-disposable.
yeah.
I want to do mugs.
Yeah, I could
Okay.
bring some mugs.
Yeah, bring mugs. Yeah,
All right,
no
Okay.
paper, no paper.
no paper.
Okay.
No plastic.
Mugs.
And then encourage people. I've reached out to some folks that I know in Frankfurt. They had a community gathering sort of similar to this at their
Trail
house.
dedication.
It was at their house, and they're trying to form a conservation committee. So that's why we.
Yeah.
Oh, you were there.
Mhm.
So kind of a spur off of that. And so just encourage folks to bring snacks if they can, if they felt like it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write 9:00 and I'm gonna bring.
No, it's
coffee.
10 to 12,
Okay.
right? When
Yeah,
do you
but
want to
we're-
be
we're-
there to
We're
set
gonna go a
up?
little early.
9.
No, oh, at 9. Okay, I'll be there. I can set the alarm with the table. Do you need extra jugs of apple cider?
Oh, yeah, if you want to bring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring 2.
I'll
We got our
I'll
local
get 2, and if we don't.
cider
Yeah,
people
yeah.
down the road here.
Yeah.
and up the road.
Yeah, I think 4 will be plenty.
Yeah, okay.
We have a stove.
We'll try to be there.
Okay.
If there's anything that comes up.
Yeah.
What snacky things do you want?
Pumpkin bread?
Oh, sure. Oh, I can make pumpkin bread.
All right.
I can make cornbread.
We'll accept pumpkin bread even if you can't make it. You can drop it off.
No, we'll plan on coming.
Yeah, just like something like that.
I can make some scones.
Yeah, wow, that'd be great.
They're the kind of scones that are dunkers.
Perfect.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay,
Fantastic.
great. That'll be fun.
Can we real quick, talk about scheduling the walk of Rocky Knoll with
Yep.
Ray?
Yeah, so, right, he was from Monroe.
Yeah, he designed the trail system
Yeah, that's great.
there.
So yeah, we can meet with them.
Rayworth. Oh, he's from Monroe? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Can we, set some priorities?
Yeah.
So we have, I just, before we add another property that's like a big project, I think we should just say, like, yes, we'll meet with this person, which is great. But maybe we can't branch off enough to make a whole nother committee to work on Rocky Knoll yet.
Yeah.
So I just want to say that and keep it in mind.
Okay.
Like, once we're done with, the Oak Point
Hmm.
issue,
Hmm.
then we can decide which other property to work on next or something.
Okay. Okay. Let me do one thing, here. See if I can get this with this. I don't want winterboard. Go away.
Just backspace.
Yeah. I found these signs that were pretty cool. They were like for weddings and they stuck in the ground. And I wondered if we could use that to at least get people, I don't know how, to the part where things are blazed. How long is that trail from,
Which property are you talking about? Rocky Knoll?
yeah, that trail that you walked
Yeah.
with?
Yeah, I mean, that trail that exists goes from where the sign is now. And it makes kind of a loop down to this road, like Stacy Way goes back in here.
Right.
Here's Victoria Grant,
So where does it abut the corridor?
right here
Yeah,
is the corridor.
yeah,
The corridor goes like this, and then this opens up. This is the bigger piece of the property,
right.
Rocky Knoll.
Okay, so about how far is it from the sign to
To
the
here.
corridor?
It's, a quarter mile.
Okay,
It's not far.
So you feel that needs marking? Because it's not,
that would, I just think it would be kind of fun for anyone who wants to explore, just follow the red signs. They just poke in the ground.
does it have to
But
be
they also
red?
come out of the ground, and they become trash. Maybe a sign could be made to, like, out of wood, that is on a wooden stake.
I was thinking multiple signs, so if you don't think that's a good idea, that's fine.
Well,
Are these like
you
plastic?
think you need sign, you don't really, I don't know, there's just one trail here and there. But it'll take you right to this spot.
Okay. I do have red spray paint.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess if you wanted to blaze this
Yeah.
trail, that'd be fine, yeah.
I'm the one that's, yeah, okay, so, okay, we'll let that go.
I think I like your idea. I think maybe what you're trying to do is just let people know that this is where Rocky Knoll
Exactly.
is. Yeah.
Exactly.
So like, we could paint a wooden sign that says Rocky Knoll this
Trail.
way and that way.
Yeah.
An arrow this way and that
Oh,
way. But
yeah.
there's no trail.
Well, right, and there are red blazes on both sides,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So,
It's heavily blazed. The border is heavily blazed.
So
okay,
people aren't
good.
going to get lost.
And how long is the corridor? I didn't have a sense in
Uh,
terms of walking it.
it took us half an hour to walk up and back in the woods, so,
So 15 minutes down the corridor.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Into the really what we're calling Rocky Knoll.
Like, so you're on that trail that exists and you can go left or right.
Mhm.
If you went right through this corridor that does not have a trail, you'd come to the back of Stacy Way Development,
Can you
Yeah,
show?
yeah.
right here. This is the development.
Yeah.
Stacy Way. So if you come down here,
If you go right, you do that.
Yeah.
So we want them to go left. We don't want them to go right, right? Because you want
Yeah,
to get them
there's-
into that large 45.
there's more woods over here.
Because the corridor just gets you to the 45 acres.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, okay, so I could probably handle that. I could probably handle that section in and blaze that.
This,
Yeah.
could
And
be
then, I mean, we've talked about making signs before and we haven't gotten it
I know.
done.
which is kind of where I'm going with these priorities. Like,
Mm.
I really, they're like, there are things I wanted to do when I joined this commission and they just haven't happened, which is partially my busy life. But I think we also can like set goals
Mhm.
and accomplish them. And if they are on our agenda, then we need to accomplish them before we add something new to the
I see
agenda.
your point, yeah.
So like, but I don't want to lose all this. This is all wonderful stuff.
Was that just
We're
stuff low priority just kind of carry?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they carry, but
Yeah.
maybe it's like in another document
Mm.
that has, these are our next
Priorities.
priority,
Yeah.
these are our next priorities. When we're done with these two things,
Yeah.
we go and we grab the next new priority.
We have a
that we
list,
want.
an ordered list of
Yeah,
There
Most-
is, in
most
the-
desired to.
So that segues well into the next topic.
well, let me just point out, in the drive, there is a future agenda items. You can rename that and call it priorities or goals or whatever you want to, but that is in there. So that was in there, so we didn't lose things. So, and you can move any of these onto that list.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just trying to focus our work. Do you
Yeah,
see what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
I see that.
so I agree. So what, I think it would be really good then if you take on setting the agenda.
Okay.
Each month
Yeah.
and mailing it out. I'll mail out the minutes.
Yeah.
And that way, that'll help you kind of get focused on what some of your goals were and keep the rest of us focused.
Sure.
Would it be helpful to right now, as a committee, go
Yeah.
through and sort of flag
Yeah, sure.
ones and twos or something?
So before we do that, can we get back to, so you want to put off Rayworth right now?
No, I think we can totally meet with him.
Okay, so schedule
If you-
something.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
In November, right?
Sure.
Okay.
So
Okay, thank you.
you wanted to
So,
go through, you were
Priorities,
saying,
Yeah,
Elsie.
sort of just kind of
yeah,
brainstorm as a group now to kind of guide those top priorities.
yeah.
you have a
So,
suggestion?
well, why don't we just walk through it? Maybe we can, there's a newsletter of priority.
My opinion is that communicating with the public is a major priority.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the newsletter is part of
Yeah.
that,
Yep,
but not the whole picture, I
right,
think.
Yeah.
I think the article going into the town crier is wonderful. I think that's great. So that was sent to Ann Ronco, and I would like to just, reframe that same text and put it on the website
Mhm.
to just explain each property.
Oh,
Just
nice.
be brief.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
with a picture.
Yeah.
Mhm.
and how does that, so how does
That's
that
communicating.
crosswalk with the newsletter.
Oh, it's just like town outreach?
Yeah,
Could be called
Communication
maybe?
or outreach, yeah.
they're not necessarily a newsletter.
So outreach is a better way to
Outreach.
maybe say it.
So I will take on the website
Outreach.
task.
I'll have to post it
Okay, yeah,
because you need access.
okay, yeah, I don't know how to do that. But then, what do you guys
So
think
that'd be-
about the newsletter?
Yeah.
And somebody, it's one of those things that somebody needs to commit to.
Is it Maurice who's been doing it?
Maurice has been doing it.
I
Yeah,
have to add Andrew. And change this, okay. Okay, got some updating to do, folks, but
Dude, what was your, Lily, what was your interpretation of Maurice's intentions for the newsletter going forward? She seemed to
I think she wants to do
want
the
to
newsletter.
continue.
Yeah.
But we
Okay.
could use that, the stuff from the article as sort of basis to help the newsletter out.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, it's all the same thing, communicate.
exactly.
Yeah, so we should call it, not just newsletter update, but outreach update,
Outreach and, yes.
which includes newsletter,
Yes.
website, Facebook, website,
Mhm.
newsletter, articles. I mean, town crier.
okay, so look at the submenu here.
Yeah.
And you want to add what? To, just like it says agendas and minutes, I can add a new,
Well, instead of newsletters, maybe call that outreach, public outreach.
and then put newsletters under that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
That's okay.
Newsletter and Facebook and website and,
Why would you put Facebook on there? What do you,
because that's part
just
of
a
public
link,
outreach. No, it's just,
a link to the Facebook page?
no, this is how we do outreach to the public.
Oh, yeah,
Well-
if we could have a link there, then.
We
Yeah.
could have a link there, yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So when we put this up, yeah,
Oh, I see. It's
Oh,
a-
I see.
The newspaper is a link, not a
I
topic.
see, so that should be, when you click on newsletters, it should bring you to.
yeah, well, it didn't. So I don't, oh, wait a minute. Oh, newsletter, oh, okay, so newsletters is spring and summer, and then if October gets done, so what you need is and I do something more community friendly than outreach. I mean, what is it you're trying to do in this?
Involvement, community
I think-
involvement.
I think maybe on the website though, we don't, like, we can put the newsletters, yes, but I think on the website, we just need a place that says properties. And it
Oh, yeah.
goes,
I
and
can-
it,
Okay,
it explains these properties.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Okay.
It
okay.
should be information for the
Conservation
public.
properties, let's call it conservation
Yeah,
properties,
sure.
just so,
So right up here.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I do is add a new submenu and it'll be conservation properties.
So it would be all of our properties listed. You click on that and it might give some information on them.
yeah, yes, a new
Website.
The new
submenu. or
submenu and each
topic.
property would be listed under there. That's great. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm confusing what that looks like versus what our general strategy is.
Yeah, I think our
Strategy is
general
outreach.
strategy
Doesn't have to be up there.
doesn't really have to be up there. This is just like for us on the,
Commission.
for our work, yeah,
Okay.
okay.
So what other priorities we've got?
The
don't
big
have any
ones
yet.
are that we do have these property efforts going on. So like Lower Oak Point and the Mid-Coast Marine, I don't really know if that's under us or if it's really under.
I'm just a
You're-
member of the committee.
So you don't think that's captured up here?
No, it is.
Yeah.
It's just, these are our priorities. So like every meeting,
Yeah, yeah.
we're gonna talk about
Yeah.
these two big topics,
Yep.
which
Mhm.
is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, good.
And then, there could be a third one that, what else is super important? The trails, I would.
Yep.
So maintaining the trails we currently have,
And
making them,
improving
improving them.
Like, things like a boardwalk in the future or
Yeah.
something in marshy areas.
Yep.
So trail maintenance and trail improvement.
Yeah.
Are the two.
Andrew, feel free to jump in at any time with comments
yeah,
or
please.
ideas or
Okay.
even questions about any of this. We need
Love input.
a
So,
lot of minds.
so then, if, I'm totally open to suggestions. I would then cut it off. And the rest of this is wonderful. I would move it into a separate document, like a Google Doc. We can title like upcoming agenda items or
Like
something.
BioBlitz, timber harvest.
And so then I don't know, maybe there is a fourth thing here on our monthly agenda. Maybe there is another one. What else are we trying to accomplish that would be something that we can check off, and once we're done with it, we bring another item in? Because it seems like outreach and trails are gonna always be
Right, those are
on the
checked off.
agenda.
Communication and trail, yeah.
The blueberry lease,
Right,
I'm really worried about that. Given what they did with Vernal Field.
Hmm.
And you, as a blueberry specialist, expert, could make the argument for why the Conservation Committee should write that lease.
Mhm. Yeah.
I
So-
guess is there really a lot wrong with the lease? I did read it.
Just the fact that it didn't provide public access, an area for the public to pick.
Okay,
If we write a lease, I mean, I'm sort of thinking like what the president just did, knocking down the east wing. I mean, if we present them with something, we say, this is the lease, and we have an expert here on our committee who went over this, and it saves them time,
Mhm.
because they don't have to go through this, and they don't have a current chair right now.
They just put it out to bid.
Yeah.
What's the timeline status of the lease? It's expired and we're looking for
It's
somebody
done,
else.
yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah, it ended.
When do they
Needs a
usually
new
put those things out?
end of August.
Yeah, I mean, ideally sometime this winter, by like February, you'd want to have a new leasing.
I mean, I like your idea, so I would request that to be on the town council agenda and provide, here, we'll present,
Mhm.
Here's the lease.
here's the
We've
lease.
written
Yep.
it for you,
We've looked at it, could you
Mhm.
review it?
and put it out to bid.
Mhm.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah,
But
review it and then approve it, and, right, because they would have to approve it anyway.
I would let them know ahead of time. You're actually gonna need to get permission from them to write the lease. Otherwise, they're gonna go ahead with it and do
Sure.
it. Yeah,
I don't know if we have to get permission, if we just say, look, we have a great lease from,
if you
Someone who
wait
knows.
until January to do that,
no, I'm not.
oh,
No, I'm saying we could, in December, if you could look at that lease and make the changes you want and say, this is what we've got. We're saving you time. Here's the lease ready to go for when you put it out in January or February.
That could be an action item for our next meeting.
Next
All of
meeting.
us review and bring in some input potentially. I have no idea what the lease says, so.
Yeah, no, we would all need to read it.
Unless you
Good
want to
homework.
send it out to us for homework and then we'll look at it and then can talk
oh,
about it
yeah,
at the next
that'd be a
meeting.
good idea.
That would be great.
And then stop there.
If you have time,
And then stop, okay.
if you have time to do that, if it's time.
Yeah,
for you.
I can manage that.
Okay.
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 So then, if you want to spring this on them, which it sounds like you do, I would recommend you just do it in the committee reports section. Don't ask for it to be on an agenda item, just do it in the community reports.
Yeah,
Have
of course.
copies for them that you can just hand each one of them. We did this for you.
Yeah, we're saving the time. And saving the town manager.
So as it stands right now, the lease administration is not through the commission, it's through the town.
It's never been through the commission.
Yep.
And so, because it is a farm property, I think, like, we can talk about this next meeting, but I'd like to offer for the town to send out the lease or allow us to send out the lease to farmer lists that we are aware of.
Well, we could send the bid
The
notice.
Okay, that's a public thing. Okay.
Absolutely, you don't have to have permission to do that.
Good, that's good.
Okay,
Thank
great,
you for doing that
sure.
work. It's in
Okay,
your
so,
wheelhouse, I hope.
and blueberry leaves. So those are our priorities, the newsletter, property,
Not newsletter, communications.
Outreach, communication, outreach.
It's not just the newsletter, it's outreach,
Outreach and
communication.
I'm just trying to get our priorities down, folks. What is our priorities?
Outreach and communication,
And do these things fall under it?
yeah, under that
newsletter.
is the newsletter, the website,
Facebook
Facebook.
and the articles like in the town crier.
Yeah,
So the newsletter,
You know, part of the outreach is the celebration we're doing.
that's right,
That's
yeah,
a part of outreach.
absolutely.
We're out reaching out to the community to have fun instead of just workday. We're having fun and dedicating this,
events then?
Yeah.
You want that community events
Sure,
under outreach?
that's all
Mhm.
part of communication strategy.
Okay, so that's all that. Then property and, new
Trail maintenance and trail
trails and
improvements.
blueberry leaves.
Yeah, trails, trail maintenance,
And maybe improvements,
and improvements.
Mhm.
And then
revised.
town property acquisition.
Yeah.
That's basically committee updates. And then blueberry leaves is the one we chose. If everyone is in favor.
Yeah. makes sense.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, now we have some priorities.
Okay, cool.
Going all over the map.
And I'll make a document that saves the rest of these items.
So you're not lost.
They're not lost. But like, we do need to talk about our hunting and trapping policy,
So would you look at the one that has that I think says future agenda and pull those off and then just delete that doc?
Say it again?
It says future agenda items on the drives, just
Okay,
pull those off into whatever you're developing.
gotcha.
And, yeah. Are we done with priorities?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
I think the last thing maybe for tonight is Kelsey brought up, what did you add to the
Town council
agenda?
reports.
Just town council reporting. Yep. Just from being at 2 town council meetings. Well, the last one, we really, it didn't seem formal, and I'm not sure who was supposed to deliver what message, and that was my experience when we were focused on these specific topics, and we sort of kind of threw it at them, but we didn't really. And, so anyway, that's kind of where I got from.
So what would
Good. But I guess my question, because I know I've only been to 2.
Yeah.
Typically, when you go, do you provide a full report?
No.
No.
I do that with the
Yeah,
waterfront acquisition committee
Yeah.
to glazed over eyes. They
yeah.
don't listen.
Yeah.
Um,
I guess, yeah, I'm trying to think like, we can do it like a real brief, like currently working on, Lower Point, had some issues. We received just sort of update them very briefly. Because then I think what I learned or heard, the folks that the public were listening, there was comments about not having to acquire land, why are we doing, working on, we're losing tax money and stuff, but like we didn't present that information, they sort of just kind of formulated
Mm.
that topic themselves, so
Mhm.
just sort of a baseline touch on all of the things that, basically like a real short report, but covering what we talked about.
Right, you don't want me to do it.
Okay.
It's gonna get worse
Yeah.
between me and the council
Yeah,
before it gets
okay.
better, if it ever gets.
I can do
better.
it at this next meeting. Yeah,
I can support you.
yeah, so yeah, but just sort of, yes, just,
I think that's good.
this is what we're up to, all, touch on everything.
And tell them that this is good for the town
Yeah.
because it
Yeah.
gives recreational opportunities to townspeople. And
So, yeah,
And
like,
we are not, I think it's important to, so this town council doesn't want to spend any money.
Yeah.
It's very clear.
volunteer, these are volunteer efforts. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but also just to be like right up front, we are not interested in having the town buy
Yes,
this
right,
property.
yep.
We are not trying to increase town taxes.
Yep.
We are trying to acquire grants to purchase the property.
right, Yep.
We just have to start with that because
Yep.
they will form their own.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep, and that makes for some interesting questions, and, yeah. And maybe my suggestion would be, just after each of these meetings, just someone picks, I will do
Yeah.
it this round.
Yeah,
And just identify a person
yeah,
for the next town council meeting for the
Okay.
report.
yeah. So maybe I'll add another fifth item to the agenda.
Yeah.
That is town council planning or town council
Report.
meeting.
So, and you'll do that in December, so you're gonna do November, Lily, you're gonna do December with the lease.
Sure.
Okay,
Okay.
December, what's the
Second?
date again?
Was it
Second, I
December
think it is. So it's November 5th.
what day?
I'll have to make sure I'm here.
Wednesday, because Tuesday is election.
Might not be here that day.
And the town
Fifth,
council is at
November
7.
December 2nd.
Oh, December.
Marianne, would you be able to share your minutes, within a week or so? Or is that-
This?
Yeah,
Yes, I can get it out
That'll
this
be
weekend
helpful.
if you want,
well, yeah, just,
to keep everyone, I used to.
well,
do-
that will help me with the report. Cause
Oh.
I'm taking
Sure.
notes, but I think
Sure,
having
sure.
another set of notes would be
Yep.
helpful.
Yes, I can do that. We used to do a task list. This was, Alan may remember this. I don't think we did it with you.
Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah, but then no one was checking it off, so we stopped.
The next meeting is the 2nd of December, yeah.
Okay, before we go any further, we need to have a vote. I'm sorry, this got skipped over. One of the things that the town meeting allows is to sell town-owned property for the purchase of waterfront property. And so the Water Acquisition Committee has that as one of the things we can do to put towards grants or purchase. It's $250,000 to $300,000 for that stretch, the real estate agent said,
Which stretch?
that could be sold. This is the woods across the street from the airport.
Okay.
Oh,
Just that wooded area that both Maddie and Marisa felt strongly should be left as a continuous forest. So I need a vote so that when I go back to the acquisition committee, I can say, I'm going to have to vote no on this because the Conservation Commission feels strongly that needs to remain forest. So, yeah, we need to do that. Who wants to make the motion? And I'm gonna stick it back where it should go under sale of property up on this.
I'll make a motion that the property across the street from the airport property, Fernald Field, the town conservation commission is not in favor of selling that for the purchase of another property.
I'll second that.
Okay, who's gonna second it?
Kelsey seconded.
Okay,
Call for a vote.
All in favor?
Aye.
and I'm gonna abstain. Okay. The motion carries.
Yeah.
Because it's a majority of the quorum?
Yeah.
Yeah, it passes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it passes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think we've done a lot tonight.
Yeah, the good meeting, job.
So I make a motion to adjourn.
No, yeah, we have next meeting and it's Thanksgiving, so when do you want?
Oh, right. Oh,
Oh,
Before we get into that, just get a brief update on Timber Harvest. I don't know what's going on
It's,
there. Is it just the funk?
Kelsey was going to try to get some contractors together with Ken.
no, Casey.
Casey, I'm sorry, I do this all the time.
That's okay. Yeah,
And it, yeah, everything blew
just
up.
fizzle. Okay.
So I can talk with Phil about that. We can talk about that, I think.
Well-
without any-
Maybe we put that on that future agenda item.
Okay,
yeah, it's
Okay.
on our back burner
Yeah.
now.
okay.
Keep it on the back
Okay.
burner and pull it off.
So November 27th is Thanksgiving, to November 20th, or should we move to?
We have so much to do, I wouldn't try to skip a month.
So should we move to like an early December, 2 meetings in December, or do on the 20th of? Do we still want to stay with Thursday?
Do we want to be
We
Try to
need
be
to be
consistent
consistent with
and
the
before the
community.
town council meeting?
Yeah, probably.
Well, we can't do it on the 27th, that's Thanksgiving.
No.
So what
Can
So
we
the
do it on
20th.
the 20th?
20th?
Mhm.
I think so.
And I'll put that on the calendar. And maybe someone can put on the Facebook page due to the Thanksgiving holiday, the meeting will be
Can I-
November
do I have
20th?
access? Yeah, I can do
And so, Marianne, if I'm making the agenda, when do I need to get it to you by?
A week before, so I could get it posted and put on the website.
that. So this is,
So that would be, have it to me
November 13th.
by the 13th. By the 12th, because that way, because they close, the front office is closed on Fridays, so I need to get it posted in the kiosk on Thursday. Yeah, by the 12th.
okay, 20th then.
Alright.
Good, so now I can say let's, motion to adjourn.
Did anyone want to see, I'll just pass this AC motion to adjourn.
What's that?
This is the letter that came with the check for the appraisal donation.
Yeah, did you,
Oh,
Get
yeah.
clarity
we
on
should
that?
have- No.
yeah,
There, so the check, there was a check sent to the town for $2,500 and under the, what's it called,
Maine Community Foundation.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
it's like a donor advised fund, yeah.
yeah,
Cool.
but, and it's for our, we assumed that it was for the appraisal of Lower Oak Point Road, but it doesn't say that in the, it says pollinators.
That's the fund it came out of. That's the fund it came out of.
Oh, it came out of something called
Yeah.
Pollinator Fund.
So
Okay.
let's see this.
Yeah,
I
it does
think it
mention
has the word
con-
appraisal in there.
conserving land or conservation land. Just doesn't say which property.
Okay.
So that will cover the cost of this appraisal.
With another
Yes.
$300. And
That's
it-
this. So then now what do? We go to Casey.
he's not, he's done. He's on vacation.
Okay.
He's pretty much done.
Okay.
So they have the check.
Uh-huh.
You don't remember?
I called today to
Yeah.
ask them about this check, and the woman I talked to said, no, we don't have that.
Yes, they do. That's the
Clearly,
copy of
this
it.
is it,
That's proof.
You called the town
Yeah.
office?
just the office.
Marie
So
or somebody.
I'm not sure who I talked to, but they're not aware of it.
Yes, they are. They made the copies.
What?
Maybe you talked to someone they didn't know.
So, so you didn't contact them and let them know to put it in the conservation
I
account?
I just called to see if this had arrived, because I didn't know.
Okay, you want me to take care of it?
So we know it's
It'll
arrived.
be Monday before we take care of it.
So could you just clarify, they're aware but sitting on it, or is it?
Well, we want to know where they've
Yeah.
deposited it.
They got the check because that's a copy of it, but it's a question of where it
Correct,
went.
and
All right.
I emailed all of you and said the check had been received.
Mhm.
Yep.
And it needed to be, there needed to be follow-up, so that didn't happen, so.
They're closed tomorrow, so you can.
Yeah, so it'll be Monday, but I will go in and say, okay, where did this get put? Because.
Do we have that bill then?
We haven't been invoiced yet.
Okay,
So we're good.
okay.
We're not in arrears.
So who are they sending the invoice to?
Well, to Casey, the town manager. I'll have to reach out and let him. Is there an interim person?
Not, he doesn't start till the 1st of November.
Okay.
Which is coming up fast.
I'll communicate that with the appraiser and tell him what's going on.
Okay,
Because, yeah, the invoice will be sent to me. Well, I mean, it will just be
Well, he
addressed to the
hasn't-
town manager.
yeah.
Yep. But
Okay, so it'll be on Phil's desk,
What's it?
And then
Phil, what?
Phil Petula.
Can you spell that?
He's been a town
Yeah.
manager before,
What's it?
Pitula.
Interim town manager for 90 days.
No, I have no idea. how
Yeah,
long.
that's what it said. That's what the
Yeah.
resolution was.
it
90
did
Oh.
say.
Okay,
Mhm.
missed that part.
Yeah.
Okay, 90 days.
That's what I heard at the meeting.
Okay,
So Marianne, you're gonna locate this money
we'll find out where they put it.
and then how do we get our $300 from our account?
This is going in our
It should
account.
be in there, so
So
the
once,
entire sum should come from there.
correct.
And how do we request that a check is written to pay
They
an
will
invoice?
We're out of the picture now. They will send the check to whomever, the
When-
appraiser.
When the
who
invoice
sends the
comes.
Will
invoice.
come, and then they just need to know to pay it through, from our account.
From our
Correct.
account.
Okay.
I need probably the name of the appraiser.
Jesse, Jesse. Studley, Studley.
And does he have a business?
Yep.
What's it called?
Oh. Find out. It's on.
Call the question. Studley's appraisal. No.
I think it's like Hamden.
Can you
It says
imagine?
Legacy
appraisal right
appraisal.
here.
Legacy appraisal. Legacy appraisal. And what's the town?
In Hamden.
Hamden.
Legacy Appraisal Services in Hamden.
Cool. All right, back to the question of adjournment.
Motion, who's second?
Second. All in favor?
Unanimous.
All right.
Andrew, how do you feel about it?
No, he wants to stay here longer. Sorry, you don't have a vote. Yep. We're leaving.
And it was nice, they gave us, you all had reported 2,400. They
Yeah.
gave us
Yeah, I know.
25.
Yeah.
So that means we only have to take 200.
Oh, cool. All right, anyone else want a piece of
I'm
this?
good, thank you.
That was good, thank
All
you.
right.
I'll take some more.
Please, if you take it, I want to get some. That's good.
Oh, okay.
Saving myself for Halloween.
How might hurt
It's
with
too
my-
sweet, it's sweeter than I want. I got
You
this at
stop.
Ocean State Job Lot, and this
Oh.
table where if you buy $10 worth of stuff, you get a credit. Or you're taking it back, yeah, take it with you, yeah, that's good. I got that one at home, no.
I thought you should
I never
take it.
have one, yeah, please. No, I meant eat it. If you eat it, I
I'm
wouldn't.
gonna bring it to myself.
Take it. Yeah, yeah.